Hello, this is Jeff, and I wanted to look at what you can do with the RME UCX to get a good recording level and also be able to have a good level into your compressors for monitoring or mixing something that's live. So in this case, if I play my guitar, you'll see the two compressors impact about the same right now. So what's happening is the input on mic input 2 is being routed to output on analog out 3, which is set to loop back, and it's coming back in here. Now on the RME UCX, when you use loop back internally, you can't reroute this. So I can't use this compressor and then route it to this main, which would be interesting if I could, but you can't. If you wanted to do something like that, you could take the fiber optic cable and plug it from the ADAT out to the ADAT in, and then you could route out of any of the ADAT tracks and back into the ADAT inputs, and then you could route those ADAT inputs to the main and apply the dynamics processing if you wanted to. So one of the things that I use this method for is I will apply auto level. So this is the auto level feature, and you can see the auto level coming up. You can also hear it. And now you can see that this track is a little louder than this one, and the compressor here is responding, and that's because the level is still relatively low. But if the input on this microphone got louder, the two would be about equal. So it basically works like a level rider, like a vocal or bass level rider, and it'll keep the level hot into the compressor. This is useful for all kinds of things. And if you set it slow enough, see, here's the rise time and the headroom. If you set the rise time slow enough, then you could use it to sort of bump levels a little bit between songs, that sort of thing, where you're recording a bunch of songs one after the other. But here's just an example of me trying to take of playing some music that has some different volumes in it. Oh, by the way, before I start, this shows you how much the volume is bumped. So it's not really great playing, but it gives you sort of an idea. And then if you got real quiet and started maybe doing some, you know, harmonic stuff. Well, that's pretty terrible, but you get the idea that you can record both tracks at once. This one will be safe for the levels, so that you make sure you don't clip, and this one's a little hotter for monitoring, with more juice into the compressor and steadier juice into the compressor for monitoring. So this one's for recording, like for having the track later. And there you go. That's what I got. Hope you liked it.